Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. As always, I do have a message around the Divine Masculine Collective. I'm picking up on someone who, it's weird to say, but it's like they usually go after women they want to pursue. But what happens when someone's energy keeps haunting you? I feel like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, you're intimidating. You're very beautiful. You're stunning, but your energy, it's very intimidating. And this is someone who wants to walk away from this because it feels like it's too much. It's not their type. Their type is usually very easygoing. This is someone who, like, it's a shoe-in. They usually pursue women that they know will definitely be interested. But with you, it's a gamble, it's a risk. They may have to shift things about themselves. Now they're feeling nervous. They're not used to that. If they do feel it, they'll just leave it alone and walk away from it, right? It's too much trouble. It's not worth it. I'd rather take the easy route and just approach another woman who I know right off the bat. I just need to, speak to them, maybe show them, flash them some of the things I've got, and, it's easy. It's smooth sailing from there. But for some reason, this is somebody that cannot walk away from wanting to pursue you. It may be that they feel like they need to sharpen up or level up. And again, in the past, right away they would get that feeling, and it's like, nope, not worth it, not doing that, not going through those efforts. But somebody wants to make the effort towards you. I'm hearing that you're extremely beautiful. I'm hearing someone say, like, you're very pretty. Okay, I don't know what it is, Divine Feminines. It's something about your face. You may have heard this a lot growing up, but I feel like, there's something about you that is, it's just striking to this person. And I keep seeing it in the face area for many of you. They could love your nose, they could love your lips, they could love, like, some of you have maybe like dark features, like very heavy eyebrows. Maybe some of you have very beautiful light eyes. I don't know what it is, but it is something to do with, again, your face, a mole. It could be a mole placing somewhere specific. It could be like the shape of your teeth even. You may have a very beautiful smile. Like, you may show a lot of teeth, and it's beautiful. We do have Goddess Pili energy, okay? And we do also have Ma'at, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. It could be something about your person. Some of you could work in law. I don't know if you are a lawyer, or it could just be that you speak your mind. Maybe you're a Libra woman, but there's something about you that's also, it's like you may be very, like, cute and pretty, but it's like you're like, don't call me cute or pretty. There's nothing that's cute or pretty about me. But that's exactly what makes you really cute and pretty. It's that you may have some kind of passionate energy. I'm also seeing, like, you could be either petite, or if not petite, short. Short or petite or small, but it's like a big, it might be a small package, but when you open it, it's like the energy in there is very big. That's what I get. From Goddess Pele's energy. Okay, so be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Oh, that could be the question that you may be asking to them, right? It's like, what do you really want? Do you want to settle for mediocre, or do you want to go after what makes you feel alive? And that's how I think that you make this person feel, which is why they can't let it go. Okay, they want to let it go. They want to leave you alone. They want to walk away, or leave it as this, feeling of, I'm just going to chalk it up to, I'm not interested, but they are interested. This is masculine as well, that just cannot stop thinking about you. What lessons are you bringing to his life? Why does he keep thinking about you? We have facade and beliefs, maybe getting to believe in himself or looking at himself from a different perspective. I'm hearing somebody say, like, can I be the type of man for you? I don't know why, but I'm getting that, like, you know what it is? Somebody's used to being the prize. Somebody's used to being the one that you fawn over and they're used to sitting in all of their greatness and being admired. They're not used to being the one that does the admiring, but that's how they feel when they're around you, which again, it pushes them to want to give or be a different person, be a different version of themselves. And I feel like it's like they don't know how to feel about that. But maybe the universe is letting them know, just let some time pass and you'll see in time. But I feel like they've been doing that. That's why they've been trusting in divine timing. And I feel like all of the signs keep pointing to you because, you know, with Ma'at's energy here, I mean, you stand your ground. You are, I'm hearing straight shooter. Okay, and that's usually how Libras are. They tell it like it is. They're usually very honest, but again, that's exactly what makes them so likable. You know, it's like they have this innocent vulnerability of like truthfulness about them. And even though it gets them into hot water, they usually come out on top because of their honesty. It's like things always work out in your favor. And I think that that's what this masculine here is up against, is that something about you, like you're right. You know what? You're right. That's what he's talking to himself here, saying, you know what? Like, she's right. I'm not leveling up. If I do ghost or if I do walk away from this, it's not a reflection of who she is. That's how I feel they think your energy is. You think you're some hot shit, Divine Feminine. But that's just how it is. Like, you may have very high standards with Ma'at's energy here. Very princess-like, high value, high quality. You expect things in a certain way because, you know, traditions mean a lot to you. You hold and keep and you have a lot of values and things, you know, set in place in a particular type of way. And I feel like it's so strict that's why I'm saying some of you could be lawyers, because it's like there's no bending the law here. There's no breaking the rules. It's either you come one way or you leave. But that's the thing. It's like he can't just leave. He would rather challenge himself to, you know, I feel be what it is you want. And maybe this whole facade is about inner child healing. Okay, somebody's maybe questioning their self-worth or feeling like they're good enough. You know what it is too with inner child healing? You've always been like the type of woman that he's wanted, but in some way he's never felt, you know, maybe good enough for. Maybe he went through some kind of experience where he was, this is somebody who was like, when they were younger, they might have, you know, like gone through a phase of like being timid or shy in some way. And then it's like, you know, as you grow up and you age, they start hitting the gym and they go through like this transformation. And then it's like, boom, there's everything you wanted right in front of you. And it takes them right back to that place of feeling like this shy, can't approach women, don't know how to talk, and don't know how to be smooth. That's the vibe I'm picking up on here. But I feel like you're maybe asking them twice here, like, level up. Like, this is who you are. What you attract is, you know, often a reflection of what it is you are. And I feel like he's having trouble receiving that. You know, he's going after like the safe choice. That's what it is. Somebody's going after the safe choice because Divine Feminine over here reminds him too much of the past, those years where he was, you know, young and, you know, too shy. Like, you know, women like this, no, man-eaters, you don't walk in the direction or path of these man-eaters, you know. But something about you, Divine Feminine, it's different. I mean, you may be like that on the outside, but the spirit that you carry on the inside, it's just, you know, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. He feels some kind of deep soul tie here to you, but very, very tempted to move back into old ways because you scare the living daylights out of him. But this is the reason why he can't walk away. This is somebody who definitely feels some kind of like either attraction to you or deep connectedness. Like there's an attraction here that they can't shake is what I'm getting. They may dream about you, and this is why they can't let it go, because there's unfinished business here. Somebody is meant to get over these lessons, rejection, fragmented, feeling, you know, some kind of loss here. Those days are over. You've grown past it. You are worthy. Okay, we have assistance and spirit guides. So That's also too why they can't walk away, because each time they try to do that, the universe sends them right back into your direction, whether it be some kind of dream or many of them are, again, in some of the past readings I've done, they can't connect to anybody else. Like, even if they try to do the safe option and the safe choice, it just doesn't feel as passionate as it did with this goddess over here. I'm hearing you set my soul on fire. Okay, love at first sight, like the eye contact, the touch between you two, the way that you may touch them. You know, it's everything that they've ever wanted, but somebody, I feel like they could be standing in their own way. Okay, somebody wants to close out this distance, the silence, the separation, because the truth is they're longing for you, and I feel like you're not going to know until you try. Okay, we also have self-care and energy. They could be pushed to really just take a time out and take care of themselves right now, and that way they gain the courage to approach you. What do they want to offer? An apology, forgiveness. This is someone who's going to make a comeback towards you, and you're going to see a different side of them. It's going to be more apologetic or more humble or just more, and this is what they're not used to, because again, they're the ones used to being the prize and being fawned after, and maybe that's how they came at you, and you weren't having it here with Ma'at's energy. You were like, no, I'm the prize here. Libras, gotta love them Libras. They speak their truth like it is, but hey, they tell a lie. They a lie. Because Libras, you know, very attractive people. Can't deny them. Very, very attractive. Charming. So yeah, somebody wants to come back and offer a different side of themselves. You may be sassy, but you know, the more they watch you from a distance, the more they can't help but feel like, I belong with you. I belong with you in some way. You know, this is someone who from the outside, it's like, you're worthy of this. But it's like they, again, with the inner child healing here, your presence for some reason takes them back to maybe moments that they did try to get involved with someone of your caliber, maybe divine feminines, and they experience this rejection energy. I feel like the lesson is, you know, don't repeat history. Okay, we do have Mercury messages, travel communication. So yeah, they're getting lots of signs to communicate, say what's on your mind, let your emotions run free. Message in a bottle. Okay, somebody dying to express how it is they feel towards you. Although it tells me with the message in the bottle, they're at a distance right now. They're unsure of communicating. That's why message in the bottle is moving slow. You guys could be at a great distance right now with the separation and longing for one another, but that longing is definitely creating a desire here to want to reach out to you, to want to communicate to you and express to you that, hey, listen, saucy, slow down, I just want to get to know you. Okay, and this may make this masculine really, really nervous to actually come out and say this, but you know, ideally this is what they want, and if they want to experience you, that's exactly the kind of energy that you require, is action. All right, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. All right, I love you. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next reading. Take care, guys. Bye.